Hi guys, Chef Kevin Belton here. Happy Saturday to you. Now, Monday is National Cannoli Day. And if you've ever been to New Orleans, you know we have a huge Sicilian community. And cannolis started in Sicily, especially Palermo region. So this is something that, there are a couple of tricks to this, to making a good cannoli filling. Now, it's normally, the filling is made and piped in between these fried cones, the shells that are fried, like to make an ice cream cone. You've seen the cannoli shells. But here, I'm going to do a dip. That way we don't have to worry about making the shells, but we have all that goodness that's inside. Now, we're going to do two things for it. We're going to use a ricotta cheese, and we're also going to use a mascarpone cheese. Mascarpone cheese, this is what it looks like. If you don't have mascarpone cheese, or you can't get it, go ahead and just use cream cheese. Mascarpone is like an Italian cream cheese, and it has a little bit of tartness to it. So I'm going to use mascarpone today along with ricotta cheese. Now, a buddy of mine, I tried to give him this recipe years ago, and he's like, it worked out great, but it was runny. And I'm like, what do you mean it was runny? It should have been firm. It was runny, and basically he skipped a major step, okay? Now, normally I would do this with cheesecloth and a strainer, but I was all out of cheesecloth, so I grabbed Monica's yogurt strainer. Normally this is a strainer for yogurt, okay? Like especially if you want to make Greek yogurt to where it firms up. Here, if you notice, I put the ricotta cheese in the yogurt strainer, because look at this moisture that came out of it, all right? That, I don't know, can you see how the bottom is all white? Oh, I'm sorry, too high, okay? Basically, that moisture came out of it, and that's why the cannoli, the filling would be runny. So you always want to try not to miss this step, unless you want your cannoli filling a little loose, but it's well worth it to strain. Now you could just take a strainer, piece of cheesecloth, and press it. Just press it down, get that moisture out of it. Here, since I was out of cheesecloth, I just used a strainer. So let's go ahead and get this in our mixing bowl. And we want to blend these together to get nice and smooth and creamy, okay? So that's there. Come here, guys. There's a restaurant in New Orleans where when we all go out to eat, we cannot help but go down the street and go get a cannoli. Oh, we have a place called Angelo Bricadas. It is so good. I mean, we have a few places that make great cannolis. And then, of course, we have the grandmas that make those homemade cannolis. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So here, let me get our little batter beater in there. All right. Now, I just want to turn this on and get this going to where it gets nice and smooth. Now, if you've seen cannolis, sometimes the end have crushed pistachios in the end. Sometimes they have mini chocolate chips. You can even use candied fruit for them, all right? Now, I'm not going to do it today, but if you want, sometimes you see the cannolis, one side is white, the other side is chocolate. So you can make your filling chocolate and make a chocolate cannoli dip if you so like, if you so choose. So, this is smoothing out. I had basically 2 cups of the ricotta cheese. I had a cup of the mascarpone cheese, and I have a cup and a half of powdered sugar, okay? And basically I put this in a strainer, just sifted it through the strainer. And gang, the reason why I'm walking back and forth today, I know you don't want me to say this, but this morning on our walk for our exercise, Monica stepped wrong and strained her knee. And that's why she's sitting down and she's grimacing because it hurts. But she's a trooper. She's a trooper. So at least when I do something wrong today, she can't chase me. All right? So we're going to get that powdered sugar in. This will give us our nice little sweetness. You get in there. Come on. Let's crank it back up. Turn it on. Go slow. You have to take the time, because if you go too fast, you saw that powdered sugar starting to come out. All right? don't want that to happen. Now, I'm going to go in with a little bit of vanilla. But before I put the vanilla in, I'm just going to take a spatula and just kind of scrape the sides down. Don't worry, gang, I'm going to show this to you, okay? Let's just get those sides scraped down. I'm not sure how much of a fan of vanilla you are. I love vanilla, so I'm going to do a good tablespoon of vanilla. All right. We're going to work that in. And you know, this is something where I'm using a mixer. You could use a hand mixer if you want. But at the same time, hey, you know, we got to wear out the kids. Get a big bowl, put a towel underneath it, and get the kids there. And have them take turns working it with the spoon. That's what Grandma used to have us do. It would wear us out. Before, you know, she had the equipment, but she wouldn't use it. But she doesn't know. She used kid power. All right, that's good. Let me show you what we have. Come here, baby. Oh, look how good you look. Okay, look how smooth that is, all right? Now, I'm going to take some out. I want to put some in the bowl here because I want to show you something that we can do, all right? If I take, and the recipe is at the top, okay? If I wanted to do all of it chocolate, I could do like 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. Melt them in the microwave, fold them in, all right? So if you want to take half and only make half chocolate, I take about 3/4 cups of chocolate chips, melt them, and then go ahead and fold them in. Here, what we have here, I have some mini chocolate chips. Now, you can put in as many or as little chocolate chips as you like. And here, we're just going to fold them in. Now, before you serve this, you want to make sure you put this in the refrigerator for at least 10 minutes for it to get a nice chill back to it. And whenever you put it in to serve, you can always take some more chocolate chips, drizzle on top. If you have some pistachios, you want to drizzle pistachios on top, you can. Here, I'm just taking waffle cones. Taking a couple of waffle cones, broken them up. Now you can use this as a nice dip. Here you go. Don't you want to take, oh, it goes around. All right, the boss is eating it. Let's see what she says.
Okay.
All right. Now again, here's what we can do. All right. Get an airtight container. Put this in an airtight container. In your refrigerator, it's good for 3 to 5 days. All right. But you can make this a day ahead if you want. You can make it 2 days ahead if you want. But important, before you go ahead and serve it, whatever you want to serve it in, a nice decorative bowl or dish, make sure you put it in the refrigerator for at least 10 minutes for it to get back that chill. Because it warmed up a little bit while we were beating it, so it's better when it has that chill. And don't forget, now I haven't tried this. I've melted chocolate chips and put the chocolate in, but I'm going to have to try maybe a little cocoa powder, see if the cocoa powder would work in here. Just like we mixed in the powdered sugar, maybe just a little bit of cocoa powder to make the chocolate. I'm going to have to try that and see how it works out. But I tell you what, I hope this helps you. I hope this gets you ready for Monday, which is the 15th, which is National Cannoli Day. And I only hope that when you come to New Orleans, you get a chance to go to the Angelo Percatas or any of our other Italian dessert places and get a wonderful, cannoli. If not, make your own, all right? Thank you for joining me today. Have yourself a fantastic Saturday. Stay safe. I'm Chef Kevin Belton for WWL-TV. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you soon.